Is my focus more on DevOps or cyber security? My focus personally or GitHub's focus? You're lazy before. Yeah, which one? Like mine or GitHub's? Because we do both for GitHub. Mine, I would definitely be more on the DevOps side, especially because I do a lot of talk. So DevOps is comprised of like 4 main things. It's DevOps is more as much about culture as it is about the tools that you use. Oh, Larry! Yeah. Thanks for rating the channel. You are amazing. Yeah. How are you? Can we get a shout out for Larry, please? Thank you, Monaro. What are you doing over on your channel, Larry? Do tell. I'm excited to hear from you. I was like, wow, no one has a really good DevOps thing. I think the best DevOps thing was when I did some maths and stuff. Right, cool. I'm going to pull up a slide from a talk I did a while ago because I want to explain this. It's exciting. Stop! Talks. What was it? I think it was this collaboration. Yeah, okay. Yeah, DevOps has been such a hot topic. Alright, I think this is it. Let me show you. This is a slide from a talk I've given a few times now. Okay, cool. Alright, I wanted to show you this. So I've did this talk a few times now. There's a few different versions of it. One is collaboration, open source, and gaming. One is collaboration, teamwork, and open source. Another one's like how developers can work better together, non-developers. People like this slide. I stole it from actually one of my co-workers, Christian, who is over in the US, and I just like kind of simplified it a little bit. But these are the 4 main areas of DevOps. So collaboration, which is the part that I spent, and the reason I put this up in context is I'm mainly talking about collaboration, which is one pillar of one pillar of DevOps. And the reason I talk about it is because people see DevOps as this, it's CI/CD and that's it. And it's like, oh no, it's more than that. And also DevOps is just as much about a cultural change as it is about the tools and technology that you're using. It's 3 in the morning. What? Lols. So yeah, so the 4 pillars of DevOps are collaboration. So working together with other people. That includes other developers in your team. It includes other developers outside your team. It also includes non-developers. Then we've got workflows and automation. So this is where some people start talking about like GitHub Actions and like which automating a workflow, how a workflow actually like the map of how something flows and works is really important for how something works in the back end, also how customers see it. And then security and compliance is obviously one big thing. You need to be compliant, otherwise you can't put your software out in the wild, and you need security on your software, so that on your applications and things, so that privacy is protected, but also your application itself is protected. No one can break into the code or whatever it happens to be you're trying to protect. Now, a lot of the stuff that people talk about is open source, so it's like you're not trying to protect the code that you're breaking into, you're trying to protect the information that's collecting. Then there's this continuous improvement, which is not just being like not being happy with just like the current, but like this continuous cycle of improving. This is where we usually talk about CI/CD, and which is why people go, oh, DevOps is just CI/CD. It's like, well, no, it's kind of like one part of it, which is this. So CI/CD, for those people who don't know, is continuous integration, continuous deployment, which means you're continuously like making changes, deploying them, learning from them, making changes, deploying, learning from them. And by doing that, you're constantly building something that is new and keeping up with the times. Like you don't, like there's no longer this thing, and like this whole like don't fix it if it's not broke. If it's not broke, don't fix it. And like it's a little bit redundant now because things can always be better. And so if you're not continuously improving the model that you're doing, the service that you're offering, the software that you're doing, the platform that you've got, then your competitors are just gonna go over the top of you. Yeah, Megadeth's got to like testing as well. Like obviously, continuous improvement means continuously improving before you send out in the wild as well, to continuously like test and deploy, like see what happens. Make sure that you've got all your bugs worked out, but also make sure that people can actually use it. Race 3 is underway. Alright, what is it? Oh, there they go. Alright, so that is so DevOps. So I definitely sit more on the DevOps side, especially because we do GitHub Actions. Now a lot of people obviously have been asking about how does it do DevOps now fit into GitHub Actions. There's a whole thing talk coming up on it and stuff. So something my team is working a lot on. It's something the community is asking a lot on, but I'm not going to go into it right now. But yes, I definitely am way more on the DevOps side than cybersecurity. Actually, one of my friends is cybersecurity, and she was saying to me, she put out a tweet meme. Sorry, I'm stuck in my eye. Put out a meme that was like, everyone was just like, I don't know if I can find it, but everyone was just like, oh, you know, COVID times, everyone working from home, like everyone feels so much better because they've got like extra time to do things. And she like put up the meme like, I work in cybersecurity. RIP. Because she works in cybersecurity, which means obviously because everyone is using networks and things, also cybersecurity people are going crazy. So yeah. Wow, we've covered a lot today already. And also the supercars have got like 1,600 concurrent viewers. Now I want to compare that with Scott McLaughlin, because McLaughlin, is it just Scott McLaughlin? Is that his Twitter? It is. Sorry, his Twitch. No, it's not. Scott McLaughlin. It'll probably come up. 93. He's race number. No. Scott McLaughlin has nearly 5,000 current viewers. It's like, why isn't Supercars doing something to promote this? It's like, Scott McLaughlin is getting so many more times the number of viewers as Twitch. Like, sorry, the Supercars channel. And he's partnered as well. That's cool. Supercars Championship's not even partnered. That's probably why. Well, he's verified. He's partnered. Anyway. So you go to the monthly InfoSec meetup. Nice. And I'm good luck. And I just know the term team. iRacing, so I mean, the reason they use iRacing, so I've done a lot of work on this whole motorsport esport thing. The reason they use iRacing, like, wow, I look good today. Thanks to Sendo. Sorry, I've got something stuck in my eye. It's like, bleh. iRacing still. So the reason they still use iRacing is because even though the graphics aren't as good and the camera angles and things aren't as good, the dynamics and the realistic driving nature is second to none in racing. So yes, Forza looks prettier. Yes, even like Project Cars looks prettier. Even Assetto Corsa doesn't have the same amount of dynamics and realism that iRacing has. And that's the reason all the sim racers use it. And it's just like, well, people are like, well, could they just like marry the two? Like, why can't they do better graphics in iRacing? It's like, I don't know, they just have it. Like, yeah, and it's like much better multiplayer. It's set up, it's designed for simulation racing. Like, whereas Forza and Project Cars are set up more as like games, whereas these are set up to be, yeah. I love it, Mega Dose, how you're just like, I'm a big kid because I have a racing rig. I'm like, hang on, racing rigs are A, expensive, and B, drivers use them. So I don't know anyone who has a racing rig that is not like a big kid, like that is not over 30. Well, at least over 25. Is Sandman Tech still in here? Sandman Tech's got some cool stuff. Let's start comparing rigs here. Racing rigs. Sandman Tech's got a few. What have you got, Megadose? And I think Pink Cam also has a rig as well. Kind of GT3. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I'll take that. GT3 has been used on the global stages. take that one. You're sitting on a rig now. Oh, you're under 20. Okay. I'm sorry, Pink Ham. But you know what I mean? Like, you know, not... I don't want to say most. I mean, people who are, like, into it for a hobby are usually, like, older. But then those who are, like, racing and competing are usually younger. That's what, yeah. All goods. Unless you're in a private league, public online is not there. Yeah, and that's the thing, like, most of the younger people are in, like, private leagues and stuff. Like, and I know a lot of them are gunning for positions on, like, global stages or, you know, positions even in physical cars. So, yeah, it's an interesting crossover. Yeah. This isn't sim racing. Oh, no, it's fine. This is AMA Twitch, and, you know, if you have a look at some of my... They're older art, but, like, oh, some of them are older now, but, yeah, like I said, like, I do sim racing as well. I mean, not heaps, but, I mean, I want to get a rig. I just, like, yeah, look, we should probably put racing in there, Monaro. Because, yeah, I mean, my latest article was literally the Motorsport. So that's my latest article on Daily Esports. But there was one that I wrote a little while ago, which actually got featured in Destructoids or Nintendo. We got just featured in Enthusiast Gaming's magazine. I was the only woman, and I was the only person from Daily Esports who was featured in it, which was really cool. But this is like quite a longer cornerstone piece for racing chat on my Discord. Oh yes, I will do that. Hang on. Discord. So I might just put Motorsports in there. It'll be easier. Yes, I will totally put this in there. So we need a racing channel. Discord, there's not Discord. Almost social medias are going. Wait, no, that's working. Tech and business. Should we put it? We'll put it under tech and business. What should we call it? Just motorsport or racing? What motorsport dash racing? Thank you, Monaro. Alright, motorsport racing. Share all the fun content around sim racing, motorsport, supercars, E-series, and more. Save that, and then I'll drop a link in here. On Daily Esports is supercars. And I'll put this in here too. Interested. I mean, I haven't built out all my channels, so if you do have channels that you want to suggest on my Discord, totally let me know. Discord. Follow a couple of world-class Aussie sim racers. You watch a lot of supercars. You have to be educated about the series. Who do you follow, Megadose? I'm intrigued. I'm intrigued. See who you've got. Names. Yeah, names. Names. People. Richie Stanaway. Like, who are we talking here? Amateurs. Okay. I'm gonna say, like, Richie Stanaway, Jimmy Broadbent. Like, who are we talking about? You're funny. Alright, so don't forget, this is an open-ended AMA session. You can ask anything you like about anything. Oh, you know Emre. Yeah, nice. Well, I did host back in the day. back in the day. I wonder if it's still on my Twitch channel. Check this out. You go clips and go top clips of all time. I think one of them was with Emery. Top clip of all time. Okay, second one. Oh, yeah, this guy. This is pretty funny. She is quite talented. There you go. Can't believe that one got 70 views. So I was hosting the virtual sim racing, or the VSR showdown. Virtual sim racing showdown is what we called it. And then we've got Emre, we've got those guys. These are good ones. Oh, here we go. Here's my interview with Emre. VRS stream. I did well. Nice. Yeah, so there's my interview with Emre. And then I did an interview with her for the final round as well. So there we go. There's more interviews. Oh, there's like so many Emre interviews. Everyone was like clicking all the Emre interviews. Anyway, there you go. There's a couple of me chatting to Emre. Bunnings trade power pass. I think someone just did things. So many people watching Scotty McLaughlin. I mean, if you look at Scotty McLaughlin's feed, he's got the lap of all the people where he's coming, and then he's got himself, his feet, his wheel, and then what you can see behind him. Like, it looks like this is what people want to see. Yeah, she is top 3 in the region. Yeah. The disproportionate number of top amateurs out of Australia. Yeah, I don't know why. Are we just like that good? Anton Di Pasquale is winning. He's been doing really well. I did call it. I said Anton, McLaughlin, and, well, I said definitely Van Gisbergen, and potentially Mostert were my picks for like being at the top of this series as it was going through. GTS fan as well. See what is different. All the things different. That Jack LeBrock there showing up. Oh, Jack. It can't be. He's not even in this race. Mullet is amazing from Chaz. He's so funny. Chaz is such a nice person as well. I like him. I like Chaz. Actually, all the drivers are nice. Actually, I don't think I've really... Like, are any of them douchebags? Not really. They're all pretty nice. Just some of the Formula 1 drivers can be a little bit interesting. But all the supercar drivers are really nice. All the ones I met anyway. Yeah, they're all like super nice and super lovely and like hang out for a chat. It's good. Yeah. AMA, so that's for those people who don't know, it's like the Europe and continent areas. America's GTS World Cup series of fields is huge. She bangs into the cream of the crop. Very, very good. Alright, also, did everyone notice my nice little touch that I changed? I put like my Octocats on my background instead of my League of Legends one. I thought it'd be like really nice. I'll put the Tech Talks satellite thing in here as well. I do want people to submit cool talks. I do want to see cool people from APAC. So would love to APAC, yeah. Alrighty. So what else you got for me, people? I mean, we kind of went through all the satellite stuff. Oh yeah, as I mentioned, and I probably forgot to say it in the wrap-up though, if you miss any of the talks or you want to see anything again or rewatch it, you'll be able to see everything on the YouTube channel. at the very end of Starlight, and I think it is all. Where is it actually live streaming? I think it is live streaming to YouTube itself. As in, like, it's live streaming to YouTube, but then it'll pop up. It'll be like embedded on the website, so you'll just be able to watch it straight from the website. Oh, look at that! I missed this before. Workshop costs $50. 100% of your purchase goes to organizations leading COVID-19 response efforts. I totally forgot about that. Property. Look at this. There. Face palm. I put it on my stream deck, so now when I do face palm, I can actually just click and do face palm. I thought it was funny, okay? Because the problem is if I like press it multiple times, it won't put it all in one line. It'll just like go. It's kind of stacked over there, the guys. Yeah. People can be very abrasive, right? I mean, fun thing about Aussies is most of us are pretty like just chilled out. And I think, again, that's why the supercars drivers are also, again, lovely. Because they're Aussies. Like, they're not paying like hundreds of millions of dollars of just to be in Formula 1, and they're not worth hundreds of millions of dollars, and so they're a bit more down to earth. There's Formula 1 drivers that don't have that Aussie streak. They're just, I mean, most of them are nice. Like, Tino Ricardo's nice, obviously. What else is nice that I've met? Bottas is nice. He was cool. Marcus Ericsson was cool as well. He was nice. Who else? Most of the ones I met were pretty nice, so. It's funny. I just see how something Valtteri said about Lewis Hamilton. Funny. Anyway. Oh look, I got some follows on the Twitters. So yeah, go as an American outside of New York. Oh, you're president. Yeah, people always ask me like, oh, what do you think about American politics and Trump and all these things? I'm like, I don't know, I'm not living in America. It doesn't like really affect me. Like, I don't really know. Like, am I supposed to have a proper answer to that? I don't know. So yeah, I haven't thought about it. Also, Sandman, if you're still in the chat, I totally need to look at the rigs that you sent me. I just don't have space right now. Oh, Anton won. Yay, go Anton. Anton is another lovely character. I'll get the race highlights. It's like the start. Jack Smith on the road, and McLaughlin pulls away, gets into the front. Anton breaks away, cuts off McLaughlin at turn number 1. Around they go for the first corner. Oh, he spun off. Was that Anton? Anton was leading and he spun off. Wow. Oh, bump and a hit and a miss and a spin. And plonk straight into the barrier. Okay, that was Anton, I think. Oh, he comes out in front of McLaughlin. Wow. Oh, I'm like commentating. You guys can't see what I'm doing. I need to like put in every week. Supercars are doing this like competition where they have like a 30-second highlight and you've got to commentate it. I've got to totally do. Oh, that was the Super 2 wildcard. I was like, oh, okay, right. It looked like because I can't see the thing, and like I'm watching over the screen really bad. I just saw Penwright went, Anton. Yeah, so every week they're putting out like 30-second clips, and people can take those clips and commentate over the top of them. I need to do that. That's what I need to do. That's what I need to do. Yeah, I need to do it. I just to do it. Yo. Alright, what else kind of fun questions can you ask me? Oh, actually, we need to check the Instagrams and stuff as well. Because Some people I know think that I'm crazy. No, some people. Check something really quickly. No, it says no links, but did you see the reusable lockets landing from the newest Starlink launch? What? Jimmy Broadbent. Yeah. He's a celebrity. Yeah, he's a celebrity. Although, I was saying, like, are they going to get Jimmy Broadbent to race? And everyone was like, no, he's not famous enough outside sim racing. On the future of JS, is in the future of JavaScript? I don't know. I honestly have no idea. I'm not sure. I am so not sure. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I mean, I haven't done enough JavaScript yet. I mean, I'm still like on to week 2 of JavaScript training. 2 years since this. Oh yes, you can totally share a link, Bon Jaylee. Go for it. Alright, what was this? 2 years since this happened. Alright. Oh yes. Oh my gosh. I wrote an article on this about why this shouldn't have happened and how it, yeah. Oh my gosh. Yes, Max Verstappen and Daniel Ricciardo crashing into one another. That's just a video producer. Oh my gosh, that was insane. SpaceX boosters are coming back and landing on Earth to be reused as the most sci-fi thing we've seen since it exists. I saw this in a movie, I would think neat in concept but never worked. Absolutely genius engineer. Elon Musk, what is he up to? I need to check Instagram, see if there's any messages that came through. Instagram. Then we check LinkedIn. Alright, we're good. We've answered them all. Most of them are just about like satellite and stuff, so. Yeah. What is an AMA session? Come on, people can ask me anything. Becca V jumped in and asked me about hackathons. Someone else asked about sim racing. We've got some now crazy SpaceX stuff landing on the moon. I mean, landing from the moon. Back to here. For just craziness. Wow. Oh, wow. Wow.
Double sonic booms.
What the heck? Look at him.
2 candles coming down.
It's coming down. What's it say? So weird. Jack is on pole position. Is that because the reverse grid? Yeah, I was just like looking at Jack. Yeah, Rick, come on. Yes, there's a reverse grid. There we go. Yeah. Man, I like Jack. He's really nice. The first time I put him in the simulator, though, he's like, I don't want to go in the simulator. Like, because we had the VR one, he's like, I get motion sickness. So, like, just give it a go and see how you are. And then he was like, I feel completely fine. I'm like, yes, because you're using a VR headset with a full motion rig. And when you do that, your brain is doing the same thing as your body is doing. And so you don't get motion sick. And he's like, oh my gosh. Landed back on launch pads. Yeah, they were pretty cool. But yeah, someone capturing it's pretty cool. What's what? What's what, Megadose? What's what? VR and motion platform. Yeah, that's when I used to work at Modem Simulation. So I used to work with Modem Sim. We had it was a 6-axis motion rig, so it had 6 degrees of freedom. So up, down is 1, left, right is 2, tilt is 3, yaw is 4, rotate is 5, and then when did I miss? Up, down, left, right, tilt, yaw, rotate, and what did I missed? I missed one. What's the 6th one? Oh, it's probably something really dumb as well, like back and forth, yes. Told you it'd be something really dumb. Back and forth, yes. Yeah, up, down, left, right, up and down, left and right, back and forth, tilt, yaw, and rotate. So rotate, yaw, tilt. Yeah. 6 degrees of freedom, and it had a VR headset as well, so it felt like driving. It was really cool. What did I want to be as an adult? Oh, I went through lots of phases. When I was really, really little, like super young, I wanted to be a vet, and then I saw someone cut open a cat, and I was like, yeah, I don't want to be a vet. Like, just not fun. You have to watch animals die. I was like, why would I want to be a vet? Like, just boring. And then I had no idea what I wanted to be after that. Like, that was a very early stage thing, which lasted not that long. And then I was just like, yeah, I don't know what I'm going to be. Or what I want to be. And the reason for it is because I knew that I liked so many different things. I never thought there was going to be a job for me that could fill, like, my randomness of stuff. Like, as I was saying on some of my streams, I'm at 2 ends of the spectrum, right? I like, you know, motorsport, extreme sports and stuff, but then I also like, you know, traditional sports, and then I like getting out and being crazy and extreme, but I also like, you know, being home and cooking and sewing, and I like, you know, wakeboarding and snowboarding, but I also like being home and reading a book, and I like playing video games, and I also like watching movies, and it's just like, there's all these like extreme, I like maths and science and like tech and stuff, but I also like arts and humanities and history and media, and I was just like, how am I ever going to find something? Because, like, when you're younger, you're, like, kind of boxed. You're like, oh, you're maths and science, or you're creative. You're like, I want to be both. It's like, oh, or you're, like, a girly girl, or you're, like, a tomboy. Like, yeah, sure, I was a tomboy, but I'm like, and I didn't really like dressing up and that kind of thing. But I was like, I don't mind cooking, though, and stuff like that, and making things. Like, what's wrong with that? And sewing, because, like, cosplay, but, yeah. Yeah, it's just, I don't know, it was really, like, I just didn't know what I wanted to do because I just didn't think I could do anything. Oh, yeah, I like this. I don't have the love for the 3-screen support, but you can get an Oculus eventually. Yeah, and that's what this one was. So you put the VR headset on, you can, like, literally, like, turn all the way around in your car, and you can see, like, the back of your car. It was awesome. I loved it. It was so fun. Yeah, I just used to sit and drive when we had no one in the shop or in the office, so it was nice. Pretty fun. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed myself, really. So, yeah. So what else is going on in everyone's lives? Hey? Everyone going okay? Well and good and excited for cool things like GitHub Satellite Virtual 2020. I'm like practicing saying that as many times as possible because that's the official title of it, and as an MC you're gonna be like, welcome to GitHub Satellite Virtual 2020 is like the official full title. I'm trying to like remember and understand. Oh, actually, Minari probably like this. There was a leak today. All the Fortnite cosmetics got leaked. You missed having 3 screens. Your rig won't support it. No. That's sucky. Alright, so Minari probably like this. Some Fortnite stuff for you all. Skins and modes, gliders and wraps all leaked. So that is, it just looks psychedelic. Backpack, kitty, random cat. weird, crazy colors, psychedelicness. Signing out, so it's like spin out like but it says Pat is part of the Cat Assassin set. Bag with armor on it. Sorry, bullets, so armory. Bandoodler or bandolier? Bandolier. Embassy bag. Backstabber. Careful who you trust. A silencer. Loot and shoot. Hugo. Yellow jacket. I like how they just call this thing yellow jacket. Masked insect agent. Goldie. Butterfly knife. Cha. All end in tears. That one's kind of cool. The stealth glider. That's kind of nice. The butterfly knives. Yeah, it's okay. This one. The venom blade. Per axes with different things in it. Extra style option. It says challenge. So I'm guessing that one's gonna be a challenge. Scope satchel, slight bling, vendors, like all these crazy things, right? Glowing. So these will say like item shop, which you can only buy them in the item shop. Item shop, item shop. Cheer, clap, nod head, wave phone. Sit. Oh yeah, we're just gonna sit here now. Skeleton King. It says challenge, but so I'm not sure what that means. An extra style, but that'd be kind of cool to have that. Cops and robbers, yeah, it's when we got cops and. I got some questions. Ring me, boy. Yeah, I was like wondering why you're ringing me. Yeah, ask them here. It's AMA session. Ask the questions here. I kind of do like these neon wings. They're really cute. So Mick Chunk Leo, for anyone, is my brother. So, and he was trying to, my phone was going up, and I was like, what's someone calling me? And it's like, my brother. And I was like, oh, well, if you want to ask me things, you can ask in the chat. Go for it. So the way they say, like, shh. It's just a random thing, my family. Alrighty. I mean, obviously it's not, like, stupidly sensitive or anything like that. Probably now going to ask, like, really embarrassing questions. Maybe I should have thought this through. But you can totally ask about. He's probably gonna ask like, can I have your webcam? Can I have your microphone? Can I have your headset? Can I have all the things? Oh, who asked about seeing the Beats headset? Who asked about that? That was Megadose. Was that you? It's not Bose. It's Beats. Is that you? Was that you that said Bose something? Headset sound stuff? Oh, it was Barney of the Rubble. Or Bose speakers or Marshall speakers. No, it was Barney of the Rubble who's asking different things. What's the best streaming platform? Okay, so, so my family at home are running these like family days to get people together again, so they want to know what to stream on. Yes, that's gonna be interesting. I would just use Zoom, to be honest. OBS loves it. No. No context there, Megabose. But I would just use Zoom. It's a video conference call essentially. I would literally just use that because you're not streaming it. You are essentially using a video. Some of them would be using mobile, some of them would be, but it's like everyone tuning in together. Yes, I know that those things are big, but this is for people who are like, they're literally tuning in for like a networking session type thing. You could look at Skype, but I would still go Zoom. They've increased the free hours on Zoom. So I would just do that. Yeah, look, what's the Skype? Don't do Teams. Don't do Teams. Well, let's have a look what the limit is for Skype. Yeah, so Skype now only has like 50 users, where Zoom has like 1,000 users, but up to an hour. Zoom does scale for lots of people. I mean, it would mostly be one person talking. I mean, we've used Zoom before anyway. Like we use Zoom for our networking session tomorrow, and we've been using Zoom for everything. Has a record of being hacked. That is okay. You know why Zoom has a record of being hacked? Zoom is basically the reason it has a record of being hacked is because they have some security vulnerabilities which they fixed. But the main reason was because people were doing these ones, taking photos or screenshots of all the people in their Zoom chats and not realizing that the Zoom meeting ID is on the on that like tag. So when we did, we went through and changed everything so the ID doesn't come up, and everyone who has to go into a Zoom meeting now for GitHub, everyone requires a password. So you can't get what they call Zoom bombed. And yeah, you're right. It's like, it's mostly user errors is why it's got being hacked. As Mick Chong said, it's mostly because people are posting images of it, not realizing the ID was there. So yeah, it's pretty insane. If you're still not knowing Zoom, it's like the flavor of the month. It's like, yeah, if you're gonna invest in shares right now, go Zoom. House party. House party! We've done house parties on Zoom. But there is actually an app called House Party as well that Monaro is talking about. So that's this one. This is the one Monaro is talking about. So if we go, so face-to-face networking. I would actually personally use this myself, so I have no idea how many users it can support. Yes, it is from Epic. Hell, we'll just go to the FAQ. What is House Party? Social networking. How do I download House Party? What about hacking rooms? Blah, blah, blah. So I think you have to have... Yeah, so this is more a games thing as opposed to... Like, I think they're just better off just going with Zoom. Yeah, I think the idea of this, so is because it's Epic, they've, like, built in gaming for it. So you manage it by, like, having rooms for it. You put people in different games. You know, click on the dice button and things like that. The key thing here is like you have to have, it's like a gaming platform. You have to have friends in the game, then you invite those friends to play with you or to have a house party with you. I mean, it'd be kind of cool if it synced with your Epic account and then added all the friends in from your Epic account. That would be kind of fun. But I would just do that. I mean, reality is you're going to have every family tuning in from one, like, device thing anyway. So, I would just do Zoom. I think it'd be better. Why would a gamer use it? I think the idea, though, is it's supposed to be, like, more of a bring people together and play games within the application. Like, if you look at it, it's designed for putting people in rooms, clicking on a dice, using heads up, trivia, quick draw, chips, squat, tap a game, ask to add friends, wait for them to connect, game on. So yeah. Yeah, Zoom 100% has a commercial product. So when I was saying before, like Zoom caps out at 1,000 people and an hour for free Zoom. Obviously, there's a paid version of Zoom, which makes it viable for them. So, like, for example, any big company like GitHub, Google, all those people using Zoom, they're all paying for it. I don't think video quality is a big problem, though. I'm more worried about them having to add everyone in and then worried about, oh, what's this dice here? And that just Zoom is just easy. You just press a button and you can kind of just zoom in. Where being together is as easy as showing up. Just be you. Spend time together. People you care about. I kind of do want these neon wings though. They're kind of cool. Kind of cool. Alright, well that was actually a see, you ask the questions in the chat and people respond and we end up having good conversations. So there you go. You can be pretty malicious with spoofing invite links, whatever they call them. What do you mean by spoofing invite links? Because the thing is, like, as I was saying, like, for example, if I get into a Zoom meeting for GitHub, I have to use a password. And as soon as I get out of that meeting, that password is no longer valid. I can't use the same password. I can't use the same link again to get back in the same meeting, even if it's with the same people. So that's part of the paid version of Zoom, right? You might be able to set a password on the standard, but I don't think it's like built in. But yeah, but it's not meant to be a high benchmark, right? Like, you're not recording. I mean, some people are. Like, the content that's being recorded is meant to be for like internal purpose. So like, we record our meetings and put them up on our internal Hubber network, but it's just like, they're only meant for us. Like, they're not meant to be this super high quality thing. It's just us chatting and giving updates to one another. I mean, it's just designed so we can work together. It's not designed to, you're not going to be, 4K streaming into this, event with everyone from all over Australia to, cook cakes and see the bubbles forming in the cakes. Like, it's like, you're not creating Pixar content. You're literally just chatting to someone else on the other side of the screen. So yeah. So I think, Barney of the Rubble asked about sound systems. I thought he asked about the headphones that I showed off before, but yeah. Stadia has PUBG and EA are confirmed to come to Stadia. Look, there's a big problem with Stadia. One of those is that it's online only and it's always online. It's probably going to be a problem for Australia because we're not going to be able to use it because of the internet. So, yeah. I mean, look, when they get better internet, and I think Stadia will be so much better. Aussie's got no internet. EA will do anything for money. Yeah. Well, I mean, I'm interested to see how Stadia does with the fact that Xbox, whatever there is, Project Scarlet's coming out and Xbox 5 is coming out as well. It'll be very interesting to see how it goes. Yeah. Anthem failed massively. Has dug its own hole. Press F. Lols. xCloud. Oh, yeah, high priority is not doing what everyone expects. Kill the consoles. Kill all the consoles. I mean, I'm interested, right? One of the things is, like, when Nintendo Switch got launched, I was like, oh, 3DS is so going to get phased out, right? Like, there is no way a 3DS is going to still be available when there's Nintendo Switch, which is essentially portable and almost the same size. Now you've got Xbox Ultimate Game Pass, which is on PC, and it's like, do you reckon they'll eventually just phase out Xbox consoles and just, like, go only the computer? I mean, my only reason why I'd say that won't happen is because you still need quite a bit of hardware to run a lot of the things that are happening, which is why consoles are so, like, theoretically good for their price, because they've got all that hardware built in. I mean, obviously it only does one thing. You can't use it for other stuff like GPU encoding or AI machine learning or anything like that. But it works what it does because it's got the right amount of hardware specs. So that's my only thing of, like, why I would still have consoles. 8K checkerboard capable PS5 is basically sold. That's the thing. Like, people say to me, like, oh, I've got to buy this, like, 8K TV. And I was like, why? And they're like, because the content looks so cool. I'm like, okay. Like, there's, like, basically no content out there right now except, like, a few preview videos that are available in 8K video. Like, there's no point. You're not going to be able to, like, watch it. Switch totally killed the Vita for 3DS. They did, but, like, that was part of their strategy, right? Is kill the Vita and then just, like, phase out the 3DS, because it makes no sense to have one, like, company selling two things that are it's the same, but having to make different games for each one. Where, like, as in, like, same game, but you got to buy it on different coverage. So if you wanted Super Smash Bros. On both platforms, you got to buy it on both platforms. You can just, buy it on one and have it compatible. TV, what's that? A screen? Your 4K 5-inch for, what do you use it for? Oh, PC, Mac, PS4 Pro. Yeah, I've got a 4K 50, I think mine's a 53 or 55-inch. I've got my PS4 Pro on it, my Switch on it, my computer on it, what else have I got on it? That's it at the moment. Yep. Yep. I love it though. It's more like, it's not a TV, it's a screen. It does things and cool stuff. Yeah. Alright, so I've answered all the Zoom questions and what do you use in networking. Audio isn't posting an hour plus long talk. Yeah, it is. I mean, that's literally what I do every single day is I sit in Zoom and like I literally sit in Zoom all day, every day, and have talks and conversations with people for hours. Like, I just don't think you've either used it properly or like had that experience using it. Like, you just need to give it a go. And they have listenable audio quality. Like, you just need to tell people to not use their like computer audio. Like, just put headphones on, like little earbuds or those stupid toothbrush thingies. Like, that's the main problem with audio quality is it's not Zoom. It's the fact that people are using their MacBook and just like talking into the MacBook. It's just like not right. And again, we have really bad internet. So if people have bad internet, you just need to tell them to turn off video and then it works way better. So, and that's why I would say Zoom over anything else because Zoom you can say, all right, you're speaking now. And then you right click on the next speaker, you right click on them and you highlight that speaker so everyone sees that speaker on the screen and not the other speakers. So that is why we use Zoom for everything. We've been using it for all our conferences. I mean, there's some online tools, but they all cost money, right? Whereas Zoom is just easy. And even some of the online tools, like I was in one the other day for a live YouTube session. It was terrible. Like, it had a delay on it, so when I was talking to the other people, it was a delay, even though it was obviously a delay on the live stream. So I'd be reacting in what I would thought was real time. It was a delay, and then the audio quality was okay, but the video quality is terrible. And it was supposed to be going to live YouTube. Yeah, it was pretty bad, wasn't it? So I recorded it in 1080p on my end because I'm recording straight out of OBS. So I did that. So that was bad. And then it was another one I was in the other day. You were there too, Monaro, in the SaaS Stock Local one. They used some crazy software hosting thing. And it was like, it looked like it was going to be cool. But then the whole thing just like collapsed because I couldn't get in it. Because it's just like, it just didn't work. So I've used so many different platforms. They all cost money and none of them are just as good as Zoom. So that's why. Like, it did take 30 minutes just to get in on that SaaS Stock Local one. Whereas, like, obviously GitHub Satellite, we're not going to be using Zoom for Satellite, but we've got an entire production team working on it that have bought this crazy content that can take in, like, 20 different inputs and outputs and all that kind of stuff. So, sorry, as this mixed technology mess. Well, that's part of it, but as I said, Zoom is the best thing to do for what you're trying to do because I've tried them all out and none of them have worked. So, speed throws upstream. Oh no. Crazy. And they also said, Megadose, because I was talking, you owned one AMD CPU in college and so it's just more of the lack the rise of first years and gave them in 15 years to be like, you enjoy, right? The Tinkerers. It is good. It is good. I like. But yeah, Zoom. I've tried so many different things and any of the, they're all just get to Zoom. Just do it. Ryzen is good for budget. Go for it. It's good. They are fun. They're nice. I got some things. I mean, I obviously aren't using Ryzen. I'm using Intel, but what can I say? I don't pay for my stuff, so I gotta use what I'm given. Hookshot, how's it going? You can melt it down and use your money. Oh, Hookshot, you weren't here before, but Hookshot, if you're interested in submitting a 2 to 5 minute lightning talk for satellite, I would absolutely love you to, because I want to showcase more Aussie or APAC people. Well, we're not coding tonight. We've been talking about GitHub Satellite. So we've got speakers, we talked about the schedule, we talked about workshops, talked about lightning talks that people can submit, and all that kind of stuff. So, and then we just started about, whoops, sorry, I pressed the wrong button. Started talking about Zoom meetings and what can go wrong in Zoom meetings, mainly the fact that all these other things aren't working at the moment. You're not that knowledgeable, but you know, if you got a tip or something, GitHub tip, anything. Yeah, so we've been doing that, and we've been talking about Zoom, we've been talking about sim racing, we're talking about the Supercars Championship, which are pretty much over now. Scotty McLaughlin's offline, they're just showing crazy random things they're finishing, so. We'll talk about game dev and source control. Like, seriously, that's the sort of stuff we're not going to get. So with lightning talks, it's like, pick a topic. You'd probably want to pick, like, GitHub pro tips. Like, do you have a pro tip for gamers, game devs, and source control? Like, I would love to hear that. Like, I would so love to hear that. You know, there's a bunch of people in GitHub who are looking at how to do more work in, like, the GitHub gaming area. So I would love it. I'm also the person who's reviewing all the things. You don't have a whole lot of time though. It's supposed to have been due a couple of days ago, but we haven't even started with submissions. So people are saying, oh, we want it due by the end of tomorrow. But because it's me, I can give you till Friday if you need. But I would love to see a video, 2 to 5 minutes on any pro tip that you've got. Again, I just like showcasing game dev, but also showcasing people from APAC, like both the things that I want to do. So please, like, I would absolutely love you to do it. So, and you'll be like on a global stage. You'll be in like satellite if we choose you. I'm sure I will choose you though, depending on the content. Yes, you'll do it. Yeah. Thank you, Hookshot. I'm so excited. Work. Awesome. Yeah. You'll get it done. See, this is why I like doing cool things, because everyone's sharing content and doing things, I'm giving you opportunities, you help me out, we're helping each other. It's just amazing and fun is what open source is all about. Yeah. Yep, I just said all that once. Yes, I did. I like Monaro. Do it now. Hookshot, I will do it. And then Hookshot just disappears. It's like, no, you can still be here if you want. You're funny. You're very funny. Alright, supercars all done and dusted. Well, actually, Megadose, that's what we're talking about in our networking session this morning that I was hosting. So I hosted a session this morning with Lewis from Twitch and Achilles from AZTY Partnerships, Global Partnerships. So yeah, it was really interesting, and like Lewis talked about some of the, you know, obviously it started as it didn't start originally as a gaming thing, but like obviously the first small pivot was gaming when it moved from Justin TV to Twitch, and when they moved to like, hey, this is a cool thing that all the gamers want to do, and then like that's when it became like a big giant gaming platform. And now obviously there's so much content that is not gaming on there. So last year, I think Just Chatting was the most watched game or category on Twitch. Then we have like people making craft beer and people doing sewing and cosplay, people doing cooking. Obviously, we've got sim racing. I'm just looking at the people who are live right now. Seeker players, so we've got live coding. We've got people like creating artwork and videos, and it's like, it's so cool. GitHub and auto deployments to speed up your game development. Yes, please do it. Oh my gosh, that would be so amazing. Oh, I would so love that. Yes. Some of the six-figure partners do IRL as much as possible. They still tend to do, yeah, they do a game like at least once a week. I mean, that's still what people like to do, right? Even the people that are like big into doing other stuff might be like, oh, look, we got this game today. Let's play it. Because Video gaming is just something that so many people just like doing, and it's just a great way to connect with heaps of people. So yeah, you're right. I mean, I've thought about how much like other IRL content I'd want to do, and I would love to do more IRL content. But then I would actually need more, like, yeah, I would need someone to be like a video producer with me. I just don't have the time to do it myself. Sad face. Yeah. GitHub and auto deployments to speed up your game. Oh, I love it. I love it. Yes, please do my hook shot. Yay. And the video is up. Yes, Minari did it in 2 seconds. I just noticed the Blue Yeti says the ultimate mic for creating and streaming. Interesting. The ultimate. I wonder what makes it the ultimate. It's actually really heavy. So heavy. So heavy. Alright. So we got Megadose. You can't upload pre-recorded content until you're established. Then you go back to dumb tube. Lols. Oh, I can upload pre-recorded content though. Yeah. I mean, I upload pre-recorded content, but it's actually like my past Twitch streams that didn't like save or whatever. But yeah, I mean, I do some stuff on YouTube, but I don't want it to be pre-recorded. I want someone to follow me around with a video and do it live. That's what I want. I don't want, yeah. I don't want to be pre-recorded. I want to do it live. I actually thought about it one day. I would love someone just to follow me around with a video camera, like, maybe not 24/7, but like maybe 12/7, like just follow me around with a video camera and just, it'd be so good. Like, I mean, that's why I do my Instagram stories all the time now, because people just love it. And I'm just like I was like playing squash one day and I was commentating myself playing squash. And it was like full on competition as well. It wasn't even like a casual game. And everyone's like, you're so entertaining. You should totally video this to show other people. Like, I would love to live stream like me playing sport and stuff, because I'm just like the most hilarious person to watch play sport. Alright, so Pinkham said, did you hear about Roman Grosjean eSport team he started? What? That's so random and cool. Ling Gamer, the ultimate ASMR. Yeah. I do have enough viewers, yeah. I don't know, I didn't even know there was a limit, like a minimum on that, but yes, I do have enough viewers. We've got over 30,000 individual views now. Like 30,000 like views on the channel. Like, that's pretty cool. No, it's not real life. I have a lot of followers because people keep like crazily doing things. Oh, it's gone down. Oh, some of them have left. Good. Okay, some of the follow bots left. Cool. It was over 7,000. It's gone down a little bit. Cool as. With the Mish Superstar E-stream. Try luck on Mixer. Nah. I mean, the thing is, I'm not trying to get big and huge or trying to like, you know. Yeah, I don't want to be big, massive, or huge. I mean, I don't need to make an income from this. I just want to do it because it's exciting and fun. Because I get to bring like happy spaces, smiles and faces, happy vibes to everyone, right? This is why I do it. I don't do it just because, like, I mean, yes, I enjoy it. It's a lot of fun, but I do it because it's just like, you know, making you all happy and excited. And I'm, you know, putting out good content, I hope. And people are saying, like, sending messages like, oh, thank you so much. I feel better already. And thanks this and thanks that. And oh, it's so much fun watching you. And I'm like, this is why I do it. Just because of that. Tried Mixer, I like it, but it's small besides Ninja and Friends. Yeah. It's nice. I've like one of my friends is a partner on Mixer. So I'm just like, I mean, it's cool, but yeah. I've got like an established audience here. I've got like all my cool emotes and things. Like people know where to find me. I've built up all my like community stream teams and things like that. So it's just like, yeah. I wonder when they're gonna make the offline channel notifications live. Because if anyone hasn't seen, I would love you to watch my YouTube video.
What's up?
Because I put out a video. You watched, yay! Man, I'm still getting comments on this video from like almost 2 years ago. Twitch offline screen. Yeah, it's like an offline screen. It's not a banner video, it's like a welcome video. But this video, it's got like a crazy amount of viewers on it. It's like nearly 65,000 or just over 64,000 viewers on it. It's posted in 2018 and people are still commenting on it. Like the latest comment was 2 days ago. It's like, what? Ugh, it's crazy. But that's the only video that's got that many views. Like everything else is like the next one that has that like the next one that has that many views, or like the next one down has like I think like 5,000 views or something, or maybe like 2,000. Let's have a look. I think it might only be like 2,500. Okay, there's 1K on the Dota video. There is 3K on the Baja board video. There are 64,000 on this Galaxy video that I did. I don't know how many people. Oh, there's like 1,000 views on my Razor, one of my Razor videos. That's pretty crazy. Oz Comic Con, that's it. 7.5 or 7.1 thousand views. So 7,000 views on my Oz Comic Con video. But yeah, this is the video. Twitch banner video. So this is what you'll see when you go onto my page. Like, so if you go to my page, it's basically this new feature that if you go to your page, there's like a little mini video over there. It's like people to the stream. So it kind of just says like, welcome everyone, super happy you found me, blah blah blah. Here's the kind of content I do. Super looking forward to you joining in on the stream. And I've got like my little cute chibis in there, and yeah. I don't know if you want to leave a comment or a like or whatever, or just watch it. Let me know. Actually, put this in the gem as well. Oh, Minara, you can actually use your Nazi emotes in my Discord. That's so cool. Check out the test for the new offline channel video. Here we go. There we go. Sweet. Oh, yeah, I've got to actually do a thumbnail for that eventually as well. I'll do that once I decide on which one it's gonna be. Whether like that's gonna be the final version, if there's anything else that needs to happen. Yeah, I knew sub emotes could go into. I didn't know it was any channel mode. It's so cool. Sorry, I don't know why, but I think I like did something by like fluffy stuff in it or something. Anyway, I dropped the link into the general Discord channel as well, just to like check it out and do stuff. But, yeah. Do you saw the buggy? Didn't know into RC cars. Yeah, like it? Yeah, I built that one. There is a Mish give me a sub. Sorry, I don't gift the subs. Other people gift the subs. So we had Little Chop was in here the other day gifting people subs. Let's hang on. I'll find you. There's a clip on it, and there's also something else on it. Yeah, let's have a look. Clips. Yeah, I was doing AWS Deep Racer, and I was showing the RC car that we built, but also how the RC car was, how it correlates to the car that AWS had for their Deep Racer learning thingamajobby. I think I've got the clip here somewhere. Wow, that was more than 30 days ago now. This is crazy. Doing so much streaming, I can't keep up. Yes, that was just a short, really, like, clip thing we did. There's the Tamiya build that we did. Super fun. Looking at buying another one now. Looking at 1/8. 1/10 is fun, but 1/8 is pretty cool. Just cause, you know. Oh yeah, we didn't go for nitro. We went fully electric, but yeah, like 15 years ago, like everyone went for nitro because it was like the thing. Oh, you have a TTO1 chassis. Oh, yeah, brushless motor. Yeah, that's what we do, brushless motors. This is the best. Just the way to go. I was like, oh, you missed it because I put up a whole like Instagram story every time we were building it. Every time we did an upgrade, there was like Instagram stories and stuff. That's fine. Car. Oh, here we go. Comparing RC car to virtual car. Deep racer. Oh yeah, you should have seen it. We had these guys because we were playing around at the MCG, and the security guard comes out. He's like, "Oh, you're not supposed to do that." Like, but they're really cool. Like, they're so awesome. Like, how much you get for one of those? Like $200. We're like, yeah, try like over $1,000. And they're like, it's like, yeah, these things aren't like toys. These things are expensive pieces of equipment, and you can use them for like proper racing. We actually looked at the took $1,000, yeah. And we haven't maintained it much yet, so we haven't paid much extra than that. But like, I'm super keen to actually get in and like race as well. Just rock up to a couple of like racing circuits and just have a race on a weekend. That would be really funny. Fun. Be fun. But yes, it is not a cheap hobby at all. Like, even just to buy the chassis, it's like $500. So, and then you got like just to look, yeah, exactly. Like just the base bit, and then you got to buy the motor and the receiver and the radio, and then you got to buy the battery, and I was like, yep, so much. You know all too well. Yes, bit crazy. Not your budget, oh. Well, luckily it wasn't in my budget either. One of my friends bought it for me. For my birthday. Oh yeah, I don't know. But I had 6-figure streamer. Oh yeah, I'm totally a 6-figure streamer. Yeah. You know, just look at all those numbers. Like, how many people we got here? Like, 20-something? So, iRacing is your second mortgage. Yeah. I'm not surprised. Yeah, I'm a 6-figure streamer, people. It's, 0.00001 I make, a year. Ooh, Traxxas RC car. Nice. Did I do 1/8? Because we're looking at 1/8 for the next one. Think it out my eye. Oh, those things. Yeah, that's actually what we've been looking at. Yeah, I've seen RC aeroplanes. We're looking at the bigger one though. You know, one of the best places to find all this stuff is Facebook Marketplace. Is like one of the best. So like, yeah, look at this, right? These are just the shells. Oh, what are them? But yeah, they're so cool. Look at them. Oh. Yeah. I don't know. That's just like That's a 1/18 though. We wanted a 1/8, so we want that but bigger. So yeah, I want this kind of. There's lots of 1/10ths. You 1/18ths. We want a 1/8. But yeah, Facebook Marketplace is one of the best places to get a lot of this stuff. Because people just like getting rid of them secondhand, and then you just like swap out like some of the components, like new battery, new motor, and things like that. Like I just bought a new gear shaft the other day. Put that in. What did I buy? I think I just bought the gear shaft. And then I realized I also needed a new pinion. You need a new pinion as well. I love saying that word. Pinion. Need a pinion. People are like, you want an opinion? I'm like, no, I need a pinion. My house like, a slash or Revo. Ooh. Ooh, okay. Let's have a look. Slash. And Revo. Ooh, okay, yep, so that was Traxxas E-Revo. Interesting. Oh yeah, these are not bad. The fun thing too is you can change like the body of them, so yeah, they're pretty fun. Oh, Hobbytron's got them. Are these prices? I'm assuming these are US dollars. Like, look how expensive these are. Like, was $1,300, now only $750. But I don't want everything fully built as well. Like, there's no fun if it's fully built. You want it to you want a kit so you can build it yourself. So that's a 1/16. 1/16, 1/16, 1/10. That doesn't even say what it is. Traxxas slash. I have a 1/10 there. No, we want a 1/8 because I've got a 1/10. We want to upgrade. We want to go bigger. All the biggers. Yeah. It's part of the appeal. Oh, it's supposed to be. Exactly. Like, we don't want to just buy a kit. We want to buy, like, go the biggest or go home. Yeah. We want a bigger one and you want a kit. Because it's like, the whole, like, ready to run out of the box. It's like, but the fun part was building it and getting to paint it and, like, making cool stripes on it and stuff. Like, that's what I want to do. Like, I bought all the Tamiya paint, like, sparkly blue and sparkly gold, no, silver, and, like, spray painted it all and stuff. Like, I can't believe you missed all my Instagram stories. What if I can re-story any of them? Because they were really fun. We were, like, building all the bits and pieces and putting it all together, and then doing test runs and taking it out and then going back in. I was blowing money every time I was back in. Lost it after. Lost it out the Helios. Yeah. Yeah, this is another one we're looking at. There's a few we're looking at though. This is another one. Where is this one? This is one I looked at. One of them's on my wish list, I think. Yeah, the Durga, but this is a 1/10. So this is why we started looking at a 1/8. So if we're gonna get 1/10, this would be the next one I'd get. One's on eBay. Oh, was this a 1/8? Yeah. So cool. If we stop now, they're gonna end up wanting one like right now. No. Things, stuff. I was really excited too to go to Japan because then I was gonna go to the Tamiya factory. Because it's shut. I couldn't go to Japan was shut. Yeah, I've never been to Japan. I was so looking forward to going to Japan in February, but everything got cancelled, obviously. So boo. Have to wait. Just have to wait all the time. Waiting's annoying. It gets expensive really quickly. Yes, very, very quickly. What is this? People messaging. So yeah. Should make spreadsheets and diagrams. Oh, for how fancy the satellite video. I thought you were going to say make spreadsheets and diagrams for electric cars. RC cars. However you make it. You can make it as fancy as you want. Anywhere between 2 and 5 minutes. Go for it. If you think spreadsheets and diagrams is going to help explain the content, go for it. If you think it's just going to be a mess or too much, don't do it. But I'm always of the opinion it's like, does it add to it or does it detract? It adds, go for it. Gam's right. Any hobby's basically expensive. Okay, diagrams will add to it. Go for the diagram. Do it. But that video I'm working on it like right now, and I'm like super excited. I'm getting excited, guys. People are doing stuff. Yay! The hobby of it's this really cool place because I'm starting to look at houses again for like when COVID is over. I'm like, fingers crossed the housing market's gonna crash, right? I hope so. I was looking at this one, it was like $800,000 for this apartment, and it wasn't an apartment, it's a house. I was like, okay, that's not too bad, and I was like, that's gotta be wrong. It's like, that is way too little for the house. It was like 3-bedroom, 2-story house in like the middle of Melbourne. I was like, it can't be $800,000. And I sent it to my agent, and I was like, hey, what do you think of this house, and what's the actual cost? Because I feel like 800 is not right. He's like, yeah. He's like, I found it. He's like, I found the price. It was hidden. He's like, it's 1.6. And I was like, yeah, I figured. That was my guess. Like, I've been looking at houses so much now. Like, if I know the area that the house is from and I look at the house, even if it's just the floor plan, and one picture, I can, like, estimate its value within, like, plus or minus 50 grand. So, yeah, that's what happens when you look at houses for too long. Did I have a high mileage Honda Civic? Almost. Lols. I don't know, well, you could buy, like, that's the problem with sim racing, is you can buy, like, the same price you spend on a rig, you can spend on a car. Like, the 6-axis rig that I was talking about before, they're 75 grand. It's like, I can buy 2 cars for that, I can buy 3 cars for that price. So, oh, what? We got, why have we got a Capuchin? Oh, thanks for the follow. Sorry, I don't have my headphones on, so I can't hear. Thank you so much for the follow, Rabbi Kalui. Say it. Rabbi Kalui 09. Welcome to the Royal Kingdom. So good to have you here. Welcome to the stream. Feel free to ask anything you like. We've gone through most of the satellite stuff already. So we talked about the schedule, the speakers, submitting talks. Well, only for pre-recorded content. Obviously, all the other talks are set. And also where to watch it and the workshops. So we've been through all the things. So yeah, if you'd like a recap, let me know. What's the best ingredient in spaghetti and meatballs? Well, I can't eat spaghetti or meatballs, so neither. Unless you can make me gluten-free spaghetti without tomato sauce and make them chicken meatballs. Because I can't eat red meat. Speaking of food, I haven't eaten lunch today. I did not eat lunch today. That was... Yes, I know, right? I was like, why am I starting to get a little peckish? Like, it's so weird. Like, I'm not even hungry. I'm just like, oh, I could go for a little bit of food. No, I haven't eaten dinner yet either. Like, why would you skip lunch and then go straight to dinner? I mean, I suppose I'd just call it lunch then. I'd be like, oh, I haven't eaten dinner yet. I'd just eat lunch like an hour ago. Obviously, I was streaming an hour ago, so. I don't know. I know, my boss asked, everyone's asked me the other, now, my boss was like, so are you eating? And I was like, yeah. Then my co-founder was like, are you eating? And I was like, yes. Like, I can send you food, just let me know when. And then I just did not feel like food. So I was like, no, don't. And now I'm just like, now I might be able to go for it. But that was like, it's 9:30 at night and we're already like 2.5 hours into a stream. Yes, I know I need to eat. It is rather silly, isn't it? I don't know, I just don't feel hungry. It's so weird. I don't know why. I just don't feel hungry and it's weird. It's kind of weirding me out. But what can you do, right? So, any other questions? We've gone over satellite, we've gone over sim racing, we've gone over Zoom, we've gone over RC cars, we've gone over the channel notifications video, we've gone over, what else have we gone over? Do you guys like this background? I might keep it on this background even once the satellite logo goes away. What do you reckon? Do you reckon it's kind of cool? I kind of like it, yeah? Yeah, I like it too. I might keep it. I mean, it's GitHub, but I mean, that bit there is just pools. Overlays are nice. I got my nice overlays. 40,000 faces of you. Oh, what say? What does say do? What does say usually do? Are you talking about topics? Topics. I have not dove much into Linux at all. I don't have a lot of experience there, sorry. Motorsports and heaps more. Just ask away. If you hear something you like, clip it. Then it's on the internet. What? Ever now. Now's the time to start. What, with Linux? Yeah, we'll think about it. I'm still doing my Unity coding, so Unity C#. So don't forget, tomorrow we'll be back at Unity. So you're looking for a paid video producer to follow you around. Yeah, why not? Like when it gets back to IRL, that'd be so cool. But yeah, I'm not making enough money at the moment to do that. So Linux is awesome to learn thanks to GitHub. Can you clip that when I say that? Because that's so cool. Linux is awesome to learn thanks to GitHub for all the programs and stuff made for Linux from Linux. Shout out from Pinkham Racing. Yeah. But I'm not on the real ace in Linux, but it's kind of important. Yeah. I just haven't done much with it yet. Like, I know lots of people are using it. Like, one of my housemates uses it and things like that. So, yeet. Practice in OS X terminal. Yeah, I know it's probably something I should get into. I want to spend the time right now learning more Cody stuff. So don't forget, we'll be back tomorrow, not Friday, with the next stage of C# programming at 2 p.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time. So no Friday learning stream, it'll be Thursday. It'll be tomorrow instead. And these links for gaming. Ooh. That's nice. So are you looking forward to Hookshot's satellite video then? I'm really looking forward to it. I need to copy that actually. I love your topic thing. It's just the coolest name. GitHub and auto deployments to speed up your game development. Link on Discord. I might see it. As in you might see Hookshot's thing. It'll be up once we release them for satellite. So yeah. Yep. And also, if there's any cool things you find, feel free to link stuff in the Discord. Like, this isn't just about me, right? This is about creating community where we can all share cool content together. I mean, yes, I'm sharing a lot of content, but it doesn't have to be just all me. Like, we've got, I think King Ham's dropped some random stuff into the tech talks saying Ubuntu now has support. You can play multiplayer games. Pink Ham's also dropped in a few things, some gaming on Linux as well as Tech Radar. So feel free, and also Who remembers me, the Windows experience? The Millennium Edition. Windows me. So if there's any like fun things you want to share or have a laugh at, like totally do that. Discord has been, I was like, has Discord been upgraded, or you mean my Discord's been upgraded? Because it totally has. We really upgraded it. Oh wait, you actually clipped it? That is awesome. I'm so putting that in the channel. Yours. Yes, my Discord did get upgraded. I want to do here. Okay. You have a team. Forgot to click, but there it is. Open URL. Yay. Shout out from Mish at GitHub. Can you click that when I say that? Lols. I'm going to put that in there as well. Alright. So there's also a clips thing as well. So you can post in any of the clips. Thanks to Pink Cam for this epic clip. One Pocket Pimp did put in a clip there the other day of Disco Cube. So everyone's been putting in some great clips in, which is awesome. Diana did one on like the crate as well. People play it. GitHubbing right now. That is so cool. Love it. I posted it on my team channel. I was like, look at it. People just hanging out my stream, loving GitHub. Woot woot. I'm into OS development cycles. You can totally share, but I'm not doing OS. Because I am I know everyone else does like iOS development and stuff. I mean, you can totally do OS development like cycles though, like other operating systems, like put them up there, just don't do iOS. Actually, no, you can do whatever you want. I'm not going to say don't do iOS. Just do whatever. Do whatever. It's for the whole community. I mean, I'm a Samsung person, but yeah. Look, I'm going to facepalm myself for saying all that nonsense. Lols. So much lols. Alright, I think this... We don't do much iOS. Samsung is best song. I love that. I'm so using that next. Well, I think I should probably finish up around about there and go get something to snack. Does anyone have any burning questions before I leave? Any other things you want to like geek out about? I know Hookshot's working on the video. We've just been talking about RC cars, which has been really fun. Instagram. Let's just make sure this isn't someone who wants to do... Oh, hang on. For tomorrow, no, just Mario. Okay, so Mario Kart tomorrow, and it'll be the Unity stream tomorrow from 2 p.m. So 2 p.m. to about 6 p.m. We'll see how it goes for Unity, and then tomorrow night for Mario Kart. So everyone come play Mario Kart. It is good. Mike, yes, do come and coach me. I definitely need some help. You watch some Unity again. Well, okay, Hookshot, you can come and coach and tell me what to do if you finish your video. How's that? That sound like a good plan? I reckon you'll have it finished. Kappa Jen, all the foods. Alright, cool. Let's go. I think Odie's online. Let's go here. Odie's been doing cool things. He's doing like voiceover-y stuff for Disco Elysium again. Alright, so don't forget we'll be back tomorrow with Unity. So if you want to do and see any more C# programming and see some Unity stuff, Unity tutorials, and that kind of thing. Oh no! Hang on, I'm gonna cancel. Single player just did a host. Alright, we're gonna stay around for a bit more. Alrighty, how's it going, single player? Welcome to the raid! Welcome to the raiders, welcome to the channel, you're all awesome. Alright, we're gonna have to do a recap of what we're talking about. But first, how are you, Seeker Player? What have you been up to on your stream tonight? We were gonna, that's okay, I'm gonna stay around for a bit longer. We'll go later. Oh, you're learning Unity as well. Yay! We can double raid later. I'm gonna talk about satellite again while everyone's here. Oh, you're making Pong in Unity. Awesome, you're doing better than I am. I'm still like learning actually how to C#. So, I mean like I can C#, like I got 20/20 vision. But yeah. Everyone come to the Unity side. Hey GameTron6, how are you? Yes, I'll be back on Unity tomorrow at 2 PM. So 2 PM Australian Eastern Standard Time. So what time is that for you? That's all. I mean, it's nearly 10 PM now. So 10 PM minus 6 minus, so in 18 hours I'll be back again with Unity. And you put it on your Xbox 360, it's so cool, GameTron. GitHub makes you feel like you're cheating? What? How does that work? How are you cheating using GitHub? I feel like you're cheating. Aww. Everyone loves using GitHub. GitHub is awesome. Right? We all love it. Alright, so this is what we were doing today. We're sharing a bunch of the stuff on, oh yeah, my satellite jacket. So this is what we're doing. I was sharing all this stuff. Oh my gosh, is GitLab the same as GitHub? No, it's not. We will talk about that in a second. Good question though. Yeah, there's a massive common misconception between people who don't know what it is. Yeah, this is my satellite thing we talked about, and we went through all the cool swag that I got for satellite, including a whole bunch of like confetti and streamers. The fun times. But we will talk through satellite. So satellite is our big virtual conference coming up next week. Connected by Code. So there's a whole bunch of talks from hubbers, which we call GitHub employees. So hubbers talking about product updates, releases, and then we've got, you know, cool things to do, ways to do stuff. We've got community talks, tips, tricks, cheat things, all kind of really cool things from both hubbers and our community. It's going to be really exciting. There's also going to be some live DJ coding, some music performances, an AI rap battle, which is going to be really fun. So it's going to be such a great, fun time. I am one of the speakers, so I will be emceeing GitHub Satellite Virtual 2020, which I'm really excited about. Is this the same as Code? Yes, it is the same as Code. How do we get out of here? Yeah, here we go. Speakers and performers. So yeah, I'm speaking. It's going to be really cool. Oh, excited. And then here's the schedule. I've got all the schedules. So the coolest thing about the schedule is when you go into the schedule, it actually translates to your time, which is awesome. Then we've got workshops. So this is the only part of the conference that's paid. It's the following day after the main satellite event. It's $50 for a workshop. It's 2 90-minute workshops for $50, and the $50 goes to coronavirus relief efforts by these 3 organizations. So all your money goes to a good cause. So if anyone would like to tune in for satellite, definitely do all the details, or that you can GitHub satellite, and it's there. So yeah, it's going to be really exciting. I'm really looking forward to it. That is next week. Now, the question about GitLab being the same as GitHub, someone's like, yeah, isn't GitLab and GitHub the same thing? Like, one of them's like the lab where you develop things, and one of them's like the actual product. And then I was like, no. And then someone's like, oh no, I got it. One is like the paid version, and one is like the not paid version. It's like, no. They're completely different companies, and they're actually our only competitor is GitLab, pretty much. So GitLab is our competitor product, our competitor company. GitLab has nicer colors. No, it doesn't. Ours is black. Isn't GitLab the lab inside GitHub? No, it's not. Wait, do you actually think that, Hookshot? Thanks for the follow. Hyphenmood. Wait, do you actually think that, Hookshot, or are you just saying that because you're just... Yeah, you're just trolling. Cool, I thought so. Everyone's just trolling now. Okay, cool. Well, I mean, GitHub is just black, right? Black and white, which means it goes to anything. That's why, like, we can have really funky colors for our virtual events. So, yeah. So, an overview of that DJ session. Well, the DJ session, if you look at it, actually runs all day. So, there's work track, which is all the talks. Then there's the play track, which is all our DJ things. So, we've got our live DJ set with Sam Aaron. Then we've got one with Ponycode, the AI rap battle. I'm emceeing that, which is going to be fun. There's one from Hypersonic, which is a live coding music performance. Hyperfragmentation, another live coding performance. Lockdown, our Gore Rave, another live coding performance. Coding Augmented Reality Live, which is a computational artist, which is going to be really fun. Creative Machine Learning with Runaway Frontier as a new art. These are all art things, and programming and DJing and so much cool random thing. Look, singer and live coder. Like, there's so much cool stuff. It's gonna be so good. The GitHub logo is your favorite. You want some GitHub swag. But let's say I didn't go to the shop and buy some. Otherwise, rock up to an event once we can get back to IRL events. It's gonna be really cool. Product specialist for 8 years before you went to Cisco and InfoSec. Oh, InfoSec. I did a lot of work with InfoSec in India. Actually helping them with their hackathon. In a year. Yeah, in a year. Well, you never know. Oh, Hookshot, you won one of my prizes, so I'm sending you some GitHub stickers in that anyway. So, balls. Oh, nerd. Well, we're not coding at the moment, Gamatron. We are talking about code, and then we're coding again during the day. So, IRL is dead. Wait, yes! Oh, you guys are funny. But yeah, Mega Dose, there's also going to be all the sessions are going to be recorded and put up on the website as well. So you'll 100% be able to go into no game coding today. Unity is coming tomorrow. If you want to see my game coding stuff, this is what I built yesterday now. Yeah, my gosh, it was yesterday. This is what I built yesterday on Unity. And then here's what I built couple of days ago. Oh, this was last Friday what I built. We will teach them all tomorrow. Yes. All the things will get taught tomorrow. So it's gonna be good. I'm excited. I'm excited. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to it. It's going to be a lot of fun, a lot of exciting times, and yeah. It's going to be awesome. Yeah, we'll teach you all some Unity and stuff tomorrow, so make sure you tune in. It's going to be good. That's when you're hurting. You're not a code person. That's why you come in to learn and do all the cool stuff that we're doing. Hookshot video. Should use cam or voice over only. Well, you can do either, Hookshot. It's completely up to you how you want to do it. It's just gamer tag. So, yeah. I mean, hang on. So, Hookshot, yeah. Hookshot, you do whatever. Megadose, you come in and listen to whatever you like. It's up to you. So, yeah. Got this, like, knot in my house. It's really nice. Alright, so since you all joined in while I'm doing an AMA session, when is this tomorrow? 2 p.m. tomorrow. My time. Oh, thanks for the follow, Gamatron. Welcome to the Royal Kingdom. Woo! Add you on Steam since you're there. Yes, add me on Steam. Do it. Otherwise, Mega Doge, you can always tune into the VODs afterwards as well. But, if for anyone who's just rated with Seeker Player, are there any questions you'd like to ask me before we finish up, go on a raid, eat some food, all that kind of fun stuff? Need a calculator? That's why I just use like time zone converter and just go 2 p.m. AEST, AST, Australian Eastern Standard Time, to whatever you are. Steam now has phone code. Woo! Oh yes, we are 14 plus on you. Well, I know we are 10 plus GMT, so whatever you are then. Yeah. Do you need books? What do you need books for? What do you need books for? This is all digital stuff. We don't need books. This is what you need. You need the link to this. Oh, you don't need a coding book. There's a book. Exactly. Books. No, no one needs books. This is what you need. Where to learn for free. That's what you need. Find all the free things. Crack of dawn. You are, yes. Yes, it is crazy timing. I know it doesn't quite work for everyone, but I get a lot of VOD watchers on my coding streams actually, because I'm assuming they're all you all from all over the world tuning in, watching them afterwards. So yeah. Anyway, no AMA, no questions from the Seeker player court. Anyone from Seeker player? Is there any questions you'd like to ask? All the topics are there. Going once, going twice, going a few more times. I know there's a slight delay, so I'm going to leave you all for just a little bit. Anyway, all the time, because phone blows up. The cracker time. Xbox, wait, why are we Xbox One coding? Yes, goodbye, Seeker player. Thank you so much for the raids. Leave for foods. I will catch you later. I hope you have a wonderful day. Bye, Seeker player. Don't be shy, I won't bite. Yes. Mega Dose. Ooh, consoles. Yes, consoles, but why are we talking about consoles? We're not coding consoles. We're not doing Xbox One coding. We guys, PS4. We talk about all the fun things. This is why people come to this channel, because we talk about cool things, right? Oh, Smurf is in the chat. That's new. Coding on console, please mention PS3 though. We code on all the platforms, but like the main one we've been doing is Unity. So, well, for the moment, I'm coding PC, right? I mean, everyone's always asking like Linux, and I'm like, not really. I'm mainly Windows. Well, we've been doing Unity, and the reason why I'm doing Unity over Unreal is because Unity have free stuff right now. And I've just always wanted to learn Unity, but yeah. PS4 is one of the hardest consoles, yes. So when they say coding on console, you're all talking about coding for console, as in not writing the code on the console itself. Yeah, N64 and PS1, yeah, take me back to when those days were young and free. Never took 15 minutes to Google wiki what the heck PS was built on. I don't know. What was it built on? What code base is PlayStation 1 built on? The Slim version. Alright, a game console prototype by Sony and Nintendo. What? They both did it? Which later became this console. What? PlayStation and Nintendo collaborated on a console and then they split? Interesting. It has down this generation, version. Okay. Officially abbreviated as PS. The home console development marketplace was first released in December 1994. Blah blah blah. First computer entertainment platform to ship over 100 million units. That's great. What about the actual code base? Software library. Oh, that's the actual number of games. I'm like literally on Wiki and there's nothing. It's supposed to be an ad for the NES. Yeah, just like that's so weird. The inception of what became a released PlayStation back in 1986 with a joint venture between Nintendo and PlayStation. So look at all these things that we find out. Nintendo and Sony. Nintendo had already produced floppy disk technology to implement cartridges in the form of the Family Computer Disk Drive system. Nintendo approached Sony to develop a CD-ROM add-on alternative titled the PlayStation or SNES CD. Contract was signed. Nintendo choice of someone they had worked with before was later called the father of PlayStation. The individual had sold Nintendo using the PlayStation on the Sony processor. They still collaborated. But he was nearly fired by Sony because he was originally working with Nintendo on the blah blah blah. Wow, there's such a weird history going on here. It doesn't say anything about the development though, like what it was actually developed on. Does anyone know? Xbox Series X, yes. None like grandeur seen polyphony digital. They're working on the ground up. Yes, Xbox is Microsoft. News alert for everyone. Oh, here we go. No, that's PlayStation 3. Where's PlayStation 1? PlayStation 1 almost exclusively used C programming language. Here we go. Okay, yeah, PlayStation 1 almost exclusively used C programming language with some assembly reserved for bottlenecks where the compiler wouldn't let you test, help you test what you write. So as far as I understand, unless something had better. PlayStation 2 then used more logic and was written in C++, the core engine written in C. Then PlayStation 3 was a mix of C and C++, and PlayStation 4 is typically C++. Now, I don't know how, actually he's a software engineer, but I don't know how legitimate that those facts are, but it looks like a mix of C for the original and then C++ for the later consoles. Interesting. All consoles are PCs. Yes, they are. And this is what I was saying to you before, like the reason why I don't think consoles as a console go out the door, because they're essentially the PC all in one with all the equipment and the specs that people need to run the game, right? And the problem that we see with video gaming and on PC is that people often don't have the right specs, they don't have graphics power, computing power, whatever, to run the game. But with a console, it's like you either have the console or you don't. Like, yeah. So that's why I don't reckon they'll like go away. And like the PS5 and the Xbox like Series X are very like even more towards the computer system as a PC, because you can use it as like a media hub, an entertainment hub, all these other things, right? Now Stadia is probably not doing so. Well, that's what I was saying. Like, there's a few reasons why I don't think Stadia will do that well. One is the internet situation in many places like Australia, and two is the fact that people still want the specs in the thing. So I'm just like, yeah. I'm reading everything from Wikipedia. I wasn't reading from Wikipedia. I was reading from a PlayStation blog. Pinkham. I was reading from a PlayStation blog. The Xbox Series X is a fridge beyond. Oh, that's so cool. I actually wanted to do that with like old TVs and stuff. Is like you break out the glass and stuff, and you put a fish tank in it. So I love the way like people like repurpose old like consoles and stuff and build them into really cool things. Alright guys, I have not eaten lunch or dinner, so I probably need to get something. Even though I don't feel like eating, I probably need to get something before I die. So are there any last minute questions? Have heard of the Xbox Series XXL, like, you know, the double XL. It is brutal for your bandwidth. It is totally brutal. I have not heard of the 2XL series Gamatron. Oh, and now Odie's gone offline, so we can't raid him. But that's okay, we can raid. Who can we raid tonight? Oh, is there any of the other live coders on? Let's go see who else is on. In OG Xbox and PlayStation console. Yes, I have seen them as well. They're very cool to watch. If you want to see some cool PC builds, Tag Mods do a really good job. They just have some really cool things. I think probably their Twitter account is the best place to direct you. Yeah, so this is Tag Mods. They do like custom PC builds and stuff. When I say custom, I mean like artistic custom. So if you have a quick look before we go find some raid. So they do some really pretty things. So they've done like controllers for Bethesda and giveaways for like Xbox and things like that. Like look at this one, the Resident Evil one. How long is it? 2 minutes? Let's speed it up. That wasn't even for them, but there you go. Like they do cool stuff like this, right? It's fully modded and kitted out. It looks so nice. What else have they done? They really haven't done as much recently because of coronavirus, but they do a lot of stuff for this one. This is the R6 Horizons build they did as part of the Game Oz auction. Look at that. It's pretty cool. Why are we looking at Ultimate Ears Wireless headset? Thanks for the follow, Panda Picky. How you going? Had a full PC in it. Yeah. But like, look how nice this looks. It looks so good. Panda! Yay! We're just looking at a few cool PC mod builds before we go and do stuff. A Rocket League PC as well they did. Another Game of Oz one they did. So Modern Warfare. Yeah, I'm going good, thanks. They do cool stuff like this. Like, they just do so much. I mean, they don't just do PCs. They do like controllers and stuff as well. They do. It's a pretty cool bench. They do like controllers, custom bits, and this, like, it's just so cool. Look at this tag was with the actual judge's bench for a PC. If you've ever been to PAX, you've seen like the PC mods. Nearly all of them are his. So yeah, this was one they built a PC. So that's like the Core i9 like box, but then they built a PC inside one of them, which is pretty cool. And then they've got Gears of War, like so many cool things. Alright, so you can't avoid an RGB teenager bullying. Oh. Built machine for iRacing. That's nice. That's so cool. Yeah, there's just so many cool mods and things I do. Like, I just like oogle over these things and like, oh yes, this was like when they did it for PAX. And they had like this big thing and then you go in there and their PC was in there. Does it make the machine faster? No, it doesn't. Does it look freaking awesome? Yes, it does. Very funny. Yeah, so they'll do stuff like this as well, like custom controllers. Yeah, they've done some cool stuff for like Bethesda and Xbox, and yeah, like look at this one. KFC. If Smurf is still in the chat, you'd probably like that one, Smurf. KFC. And KFC is life. Oh, they put that on the back. That's so funny. Finger licking good. I forgot they did that. Yeah, they do some really amazing things. Awesome. Alrighty, I think we should finish up though. So we've done a whole bunch of really fun stuff on the stream tonight. I do need food and stuff and things. Who else is on from the live coders? Yeah, catch you tomorrow. Thank you again, everyone, so much. Oh, we got someone. I can't. What are they doing? Oh, that's German. We got some more Unity. Let's go raid some more Unity people. Right, we'll see you all tomorrow. Go raid No Pogo TV. They're doing some cool Unity stuff, so go check them out. We'll be back tomorrow, 2 p.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time for some Unity, and then back tomorrow night for Mario Kart. Don't forget to check out all the cool stuff that's happening on the Twitters and things, all the fun content I'm sharing. I'm sharing lots of Instagram stories to keep everyone happy and excited during this time. So yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun. I'm looking forward to seeing your video hookshot. I'm looking forward to seeing you all again soon. Bye everyone!